Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how I made this bracelet, predominantly using beads from the Czech Exclusive Box. I believe it was called Rose Garden Romance. I will pop a link in the description of where you can subscribe to the box, and I'll also pop a link in the description of how to do the square knots that I'll be featuring on this bracelet. The only other things I'll be using from my own stash are the small green crystal beads and the 0.5mm wax thread. I've chosen this very pale pink wax thread. I've cut off two pieces, the first one 24 inches for the inner threads and the other one 36 inches for the outer threads to do all the knotting. I've centered my shorter thread and loaded it on my bracelet jig, as you can see here. Then using my longer knotting thread, I've done 12 square knots just to start off. I briefly undid the threads from the bottom of the jig and I've loaded on 7 of these rhombus 2-hole beads. The beads in the middle have gone through both threads and the outer pink ones are only threaded through the hole closest to the centre. It should look something like this when you're holding them up with your fingers, but don't worry, once you let them go they will droop because we're going to start threading on the outer knotting thread now. On one side of my knotting thread I first load on one green crystal, one 10-0 gold seed bead and then another green crystal and pop it through the outer hole of the first pink rhombus bead. It should look a little like this, and now I'm going to load on one green bead and put it through the next rhombus bead hole. So now I'm going to load on another green, gold then green bead and just leave it hanging, and I'm going to work on the other side now and repeat exactly what I've just done. I'm now going to pull them together in place and do 3 square knots. I've now loaded on the beautiful 18mm rose bead for the central focal part, and I decided rather than just edging the rose with the wax thread, I'm going to decorate each side with some green and gold beads. So I've done 1 green, 1 gold, 4 green, 1 gold, 4 green, 1 gold and a green on each side. So now I just secure them in place with another 3 square knots, as you can see here. And now I just simply do exactly what I first did on the first section, and then follow that up with another 12 square knots, and that's the main section finished. So I just trim off the excess thread and then burn them off to secure it. And then next I'm going to do the sliding knot, and I'm using my bead stoppers just to hold the wax thread in place. It's just easier for me to do it that way. Don't worry if your sliding knot's not in the centre, you can do that after you've finished. I always like to finish my sliding knot with a knot. I just feel it's more secure, and I just adorn them with a few extra beads like this. Now it's just a case of knotting, trimming and burning off, and then we're finished. I have loaded on several images here because the lighting makes all the beads look different colours each time. Unfortunately, we haven't had any great sunshine here in the past few days, but as soon as I do get some nice weather, which hopefully will be this weekend, I'm going to take some more photos outside and let you see it in its natural beauty.